It's crazy. Just a week ago, I was in Rwanda, and now I'm about 9,000 miles away in my very small hometown, where I was born and raised almost 50 years ago, Del Rio, Texas. And it's kind of crazy because I'm already eager to get back to Rwanda.
From Del Rio to Rwanda, reaching across the world.
Many people have asked me, what exactly are y'all doing over there? And it's really hard to answer in very shortly, in a few words. But simply, we promote social and economic sustainability, and we tell people travel for a cause. That is our cause, social and economic sustainability.
Good job.
It's an event that took place 25 years ago, and it's recent in our time. And just like she said, what were we doing during that time? I reflect back, my nephew was just 1 year old, and it makes you think, and it challenges you to be more active for fighting for the rights of others, and for those that don't necessarily have the same opportunities that others have in this world. Thank you.
I was talking to Sonia, and the first thing that comes to my mind and it touched my heart is, where was I, which I was on the other side of the world, living a happy life, was expecting my son. Maybe during that time I was 8 months. My son was 2 months old. 2 months, and in a happy world. And what I get out of this is to be more conscious that at this time that we may be happy, but there's always somebody else going through battles, and we have to not just to live a life without being conscious, and always be helping other people on however we can, educating ourselves first, how to help other people.
Thank you.
Hello.
Naitwa Anastasia Nyirabashyitsi.
My name is Anastasia.
Nkaba ndi umunyarwanda umugabo wanjye wakoze jenoside 94.
And I'm one of the ladies that my husband killed people in genocide against Tutsi in 1994.
Jenoside yabaye mbona nari mukuru nari umudamu nari nubatse.
During the genocide I was still married to my husband.
Abagabo bacu bafataga mihoro amacumu tukabona baragiye, uretse ko je ntigeze mbakurikira ngo menye ibyo bajya gukora, ariko abantu bapfaga mbyumva nanabibona.
So I could hear people dying all over the place, and I could know that my husband also picked a machete and walked out of my house, and I didn't know where they could go.
Igihe cyarageze FPR ihagarika ubwo bwicanyi bwarimo kuba.
So a time came when RDF stopped the killing.
Ubwo baza gufata abagabo bacu barabafunga.
So they came, RPF came and captured those killers and put them in jail, and my husband was included.
Aramugemuriye imyaka 9 twikorera indobo, twabona bacitse ku icumu mbese tukumva ko tutagomba kumvikana nta bumwe twari dufitanye.
I couldn't see any reason to relate with the survivor because I could carry food for my husband for 9 years when he was in jail.
Myaka 9 ishize barabarikuye baza baje kwemera ibyaha bafunze, tugera naho natwe twumva ko mbese ari abicanye, tutangira no kumva ko nabo tutakibakunze.
So a time came when I didn't feel like loving my husband because of what he did, but after 9 years he confessed and the president released him. One of the guys that was released, he was part of.
Igihe cyarageze baza kumufungura agaruka mu rugo, ugaza gusaba imbabazi, natwe tukajyana mbese mu twari duturanye nk'uwo pasiteri Gahigi, twari duturanye ko dusanzwe tunamuzi, tujyana kumusaba imbabazi. Ubu ni umuvandimwe turi kubana.
So whenever he could go asking for forgiveness, I was part of I could go with him, and one of the pastors they mentioned about Gaize was also the survivor. So now we are friends and we do everything together. But along the time, I felt like I should forgive them and receiving them. Now they are my families, they are everything to me.
Well, I can't wait to get inside and give thanks.
Yeah.
For a safe trip, we made it here safely.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I'm gonna do.
Okay. Good.
Amazing. It's amazing. The minute we walked into the forest, you could just see it. You could see the awesomeness. And every couple of feet, it seemed, you saw tight security. One of the most secure places to travel. Yeah. I love how Rwanda takes such good care of its primates, all of its wildlife. They're so big into conservation and biodiversity. Yes, this is awesome. Yeah. This is awesome. Yeah.
Hamwe kandi vuba.
When I came here, my eyes were open to something I didn't even imagine. And really, in short, how beautiful this country was. I was aware of the war. I was surprised at how clean and secure, how much it has been developed. And immediately, I started interacting with the artisans, going into the villages. I started taking tours. I just knew there were some possibilities to create something worthwhile.